Alright, in this video, let's check out the latest Reconstruction preset F in Cyberpunk with the RTX 5080. Yesterday I did the 5070, it was doing pretty alright and actually a good job. So let's check out the 5080 today and see how it's gonna go. You can see it's the Asus tough version of the GPU, paired up with the 9000X 3D and 64 GB of DDR5 memory running at 6,000 MHz. And that's it. The latest driver is out like a few hours ago, 6.16.56. So you don't have to go in and enable the opt-in for beta access or something like that inside the settings. You can just as the pre-built preset, just you to go to the settings in the graphics and enable it, and that's it. I can show you right here, the graphics, and today we're going to do Cyberpunk. So Cyberpunk, you can see it's already here. So just enable preset F and just stick to preset M for 4.5, and that's it. So yeah, that's all you got to do. It should be available in every other game too that supports it. So there's a reconstruction for Black Flag Resynced. For Alan Wake 2, they should be there. Yeah, there it is. So yeah. If you have the latest driver installed, you should be having the settings. All right, so step into the game and see how it's going to perform. All right, like usual, I'm going to test it out at 4K, maxed out, DLAA, path tracing and everything enabled. You can see right here, everything is maxed out, Psycho, screen space reflections, and then the video, it's 4K. All right, let's see the 5080's performance. 22, yeah, pretty much what I expected. If it was preset K with DLSS 4, it's going to give you almost 25 to 30 FPS, but on preset M is like barely getting 20 FPS, just expected. And you can see it's not playable, you know, only 20 FPS, but man, the reflections on top of the car, they looks pretty amazing. They look really clear, much better than what it used to be. You can already tell that from DLSS 4 reconstruction to this. It doesn't look blurry or smudgy or anything. And even those glass reflections, they look pretty good too. Look at that. Again, I don't know how clear it's going to be in the YouTube compression, but it looks amazing to me, man, inside the screen. It looks amazing. So, but yeah, I'm only getting 20 FPS. You definitely need to be in performance mode to make this work. I'm going to go to settings, and performance mode seems to be the best settings. Like, I've tested this game multiple times on the 5080 by now, so I know what are the best settings for it. And there it is. It get to close to 60 FPS, while on the 5060 we were getting 30 something FPS on the same performance mode setting. So 5080 is much more capable, and of course we need more than 12 GB of VRAM to pull this off as well. You can see using around 12 to 13 GB of VRAM, 350 watts of power, close to, not quite 350 watts, but 312 to 320 watts. Yeah, it is offering us a really solid experience right here, and the game also looks really solid. You know, 1080p upscaling with the preset M, but in this case it's preset F with the reconstruction. It looks super sharp. It's like completely playable for me. I would not be mad at it at all. Really sharp experience. It looks like a 4K image to me.
You don't wanna fuck with me?
Man, shut up. Okay, so but with the new preset, I can easily go to even ultra performance without even turning on any frame gen. It's like super playable now. Look at that. Still looks super sharp. Wow. Yeah, I'm not mad at it, man. It's like, this is, I wouldn't recommend playing it on ultra performance before the update because it was like a little bit blurry, like I said. But with this, it's looking really sharp. Now it's upscaled from 720p, but I don't see any issues whatsoever. Even the reflections on the car. Let me just go outside. And if you stand on top of it, come on, dude. You see that? I don't know how sharp you can see the reflections of the edges on the roof. Look at that. They're really good. Like that building roof right here. Stand on top of it and look at it. I don't see any smudging whatsoever. It's like exact reflection, like you see in real life. And this is upscaled from 720p, guys. Gotta keep that in mind. So it's really doing a solid job here. This is the base game. I want to test it out in the other one, in Dogtown, pretty soon. But let me just go to the area where there's a lot of stuff happening. Pretty sure it was around here somewhere. Let me just find that area real quick. Even these lightings, look at this. Wow. Shit looks amazing. Yeah. If you've never played Cyberpunk before, this is the right time to get in. If you especially have a beefy GPU like a 5080 or a 5070. Amazing. So ultra performance. This is without even using frame gen. So if I use a little bit of frame gen, go back to performance mode, which is my sweet spot for this GPU, especially when I max the game out. I'm gonna use frame gen 2x. It's my comfort zone. I don't usually go beyond that. Don't need that much. Look at that. You can get 103 FPS, upscale from 52 FPS, just pretty solid. 51 FPS, like for a single player game, this is super playable. For me at least. I don't know about you guys, but for me this is really playable. With 48 milliseconds latency, it's also pretty great. There's a hostile area. I'm about to get killed, but I don't care. Just showing you guys the whole thing. You're trying to mow me down, man. Okay? Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't think it's a good idea to fight these guys. I know that there's a lot of things happening too. Trying to get this guy, man. This guy's like glitching all over the place. Yeah, I don't think I'm good enough, like built enough to fight that guy at this moment. And I will die for sure if I engage in a fight. You guys get the point, man. Is it still really playable? So, yeah. This is my sweet spot for playing this game on a 5080 at 4K. I can play this like this all day. So, let me just turn off real quick and then go to freaking Dogtown. The performance will be slightly lower than what you can see in the main game, but still gonna be really playable. And there it is. Pretty much 61 FPS over here, almost 60, like in the base game. But if you go to this area, for some reason it's the most intensive area of the entire map. Like it drops to 49, 48. And if you get past the area, it's gonna be much better. Now on ultra performance, yeah, just like when I tested the 5070 there, this area is a little bit smudgy compared to the base game. I don't know why, maybe it's just the way it is out here. But again, it's not bad at all. It's still really playable. Performance mode, if you go ultra performance, it's gonna be even more playable. That's what I will be testing out in a bit. So before that, let me just enable some frame gen, 2x. And again, gonna be my sweet spot to play the game. Let me just get out of the car, check out some reflections and stuff, and see how it is. Look at that. I mean, I don't know, I don't see any issues at all. It looked pretty sharp. Exactly like how the buildings look over here. Wow. Let me go into the club. Looking pretty solid. Wow. 84 FPS inside the club. But yeah, you guys get the idea. This is really nice looking, man. Oh, I just saw a guy glitching over the thing, but you know, it's Cyberpunk. It still has some bugs and stuff. Look at all the lighting and everything. It is absolutely amazing. That performance mode. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, this is the best way to play it, man. It's upscaled from 42 FPS, but not gonna matter. Now he's using 15 GB of VRAM too. 54 milliseconds latency, totally playable. What if I use this car? Yeah, much better. Alright, so 93 FPS, man. His car is like actually ass. Doesn't control that well. I just stick to this car, man. The other car, my hand is like shit, so yeah. But yeah, it looks really amazing, guys. So let me just quickly switch it to ultra performance. And I think stick to 2x frame gen. Get you 122 FPS with 39 milliseconds. It still looks really sharp. So ultra performance at 4K is now really playable. And yeah, what else do you need? It's an amazing update. One of the best updates I've seen so far from Nvidia. I'm gonna be real here. I'm gonna go upstairs and see a little bit more of these lights. They look really amazing, man. Look at that. Look at all of that good stuff. Yeah, I don't see any issues whatsoever on these lights. Like usually when you look at these, like there's a little bit of noise and stuff, but it looks really sharp and no noising at all. It looks as clear as it has ever been, so I'm really surprised. Nvidia gets a thumbs up, even though I hate them for bumping up the prices for everything because of their AI bullshit, but this is something that I can appreciate. Now where's Reflex 2, bro? So yeah, that's 4K pretty much. You can play it like this with ultra performance now. It's totally playable. You can max the game out with 5080 and make it playable. So 4K is pretty solid. Now let's check out 1440p. All right, 1440p. I had to restart the game. And now we're back in DLAA. No frame gen. Still everything maxed out. All right. We are in this area right here. It's like a really intensive area to showcase all of the lighting and everything. And you can see 39 FPS, man. So we're getting about 10 FPS more than 4K native. Not bad. And look at the reflections. They look super crisp at 1440p. Native DLA. Even the puddles, man. Everything in this game just looks so good. It already looked good. Now it looks enhanced. Yeah, I'm just so glad the 4.5 update is finally here. It's not complete. It will be complete when Reflex 2 is also out. But so far, it's the best thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's really good. Look at the reflections. It's all about the reflections. Look at that. It looks as good as how it's going to look in real life too. Look at that. Look how it changes. That's amazing to me. But yeah, you definitely need to use quality mode here to make it playable. So quality mode is going to get you to 67 FPS. And we're still using 12 GB of VRAM here. The 9800 XCD is at 45% used. Let's look at this beautiful place. Thing looks so good. Look at that. Yeah, like, what else? How do you have to say? It just looks good. Everything looks good with the latest update. Look at that. Look how sharp those reflections look. I don't know. Even if I look close towards the screen like this, looking pretty solid, man. Wow. Yeah. There's literally nothing else I need to say about this. You guys can see it for yourself. If you own any GPU like this, just enable this stuff and see for yourself the quality of it. Talking to you guys through the YouTube video, it's not going to do it a lot of justice. You have to experience it yourself in a really good screen and you'll see. Especially on an OLED screen. 4K OLED screen, it's amazing. So just for the sake of it, I'm just going to enable some frame gen. I got to restart the game again. All right, bro, come on. Okay, so I had to restart the game and now we have 2x frame gen. And that's gonna take us to 127 FPS. Pretty much the similar kind of experience that you can expect from 4K performance mode and 2x frame gen. It's pretty much the same thing. Because right now it's upscaled from 1080p. So if you upscale the game from 1080p to anything and enable 2x frame gen, you're gonna get the same result. Around 120 FPS with frame gen. With 44 milliseconds latency, totally playable. I wouldn't be mad at all. And it looks amazing too. Yeah, the only thing they're missing is Reflex 2. I guess will be introduced pretty soon. Just look at this, man. Super cool. So I think that's good enough showcase in the main base game. Now let's go to Dogtown. Okay, in Dogtown we are getting 130 FPS. Yeah, around the same things, man. Like that area that I just showed you guys in the base game, it's pretty intensive because there's a lot of lighting and everything in that side. But this is what you can expect. I mean, if you're in an area without a lot of reflection, this is what you can expect. Around 120 FPS. This is what majority of the game's gonna be. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's nice to see. Let me just go into the club again and see how it's gonna be. So far, really amazing experience. It's gonna drop into the hundreds inside of here. There it is, 106, 110. So you're gonna see that FPS drop when you're in a really lit area like this. But pretty much it's gonna look really good. And you won't see any ghosting or anything of that sort. And that's the best thing about it, man. That's the whole Reconstruction update is about. It looks pretty amazing. Look at that. I don't see any noising at all around it. Beautiful. And the DLSS quality is the max I would go on 1080p. I don't think I need to go down below that. If I just go to 4x frame gen, now you're up to 195 FPS. When you go outside, it's going to get you up to 200 with 46 milliseconds. And again, 4x frame gen is not my thing. I wouldn't go this far. Max I would go is 2x. This is my comfort zone, like I said. If you like 4x, you want 200 FPS, go ahead. Nobody's stopping you. Still, it's gonna look really good without any ghosting or anything, because we're on bottleneck or anything like the 12 GB 5070. So you guys can just enables this stuff and play it without a worry. And DLSS quality at 1440p, so totally great, man. That's it. I don't think I need to go further than this. On a 5080 quality mode is pretty good. Well, let's check out 1080p. Alright, 1080p now frame gen, native, and let's see. Back here again, get you to 60 FPS barely. So yeah, with a 5080 you can max out Cyberpunk with path tracing and all that glory and get barely 60 FPS. Yeah, it takes a 5080 1080p settings to actually run this thing native without using any upscaling. That's crazy. But even then you can see it's dropping into the 50s. So you still need to be upscaled from 720p to actually make it run better. It's kind of crazy, man. 54 with 63 milliseconds latency, it is not the best, if I'm being honest. But it still looks good. But again, if you're on a 5080, you're not going to probably play like this. It's going to be either on 1440p or 4K. You're missing out, if I'm being honest. But yeah, just for the sake of it, let's just go to quality mode. And there it is, that takes you to 90 FPS. But now we are using 76% of the 9800X 3D. So it depends. Now we are like kind of CPU bottlenecked as well. Dropping into the 80% usage mark on the 5080 as well. So not a good idea, man. If you're using a 5080, it's better to just crank it out and use higher resolutions so that you utilize the GPU more than the CPU. Yeah, if you're on 1080p monitor, then this is what you can expect. Highly not recommended at all. Still looks pretty good though, quality mode. 1080p quality mode, it still looks really solid. You know what I mean? Like, especially like these reflections right here, they look amazing. So I'm just gonna try and go to ultra performance with upscale from what, 240p. Let me see this. 240p upscale. This still looks pretty great. I mean, the texture on the road right next to the puddle, they look kind of distorted, but in the reflection, amazing. It doesn't look like a 240p image whatsoever. And you're getting 120 FPS. Now you can see the 5080 is only using about 65%, which is complete bottleneck at this point. So it's not worth it just for the test. It's looking amazing, man. I don't see any noising or anything. Yeah. This makes me wonder how it's going to run on a 5060. So we'll be testing out pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Ultra performance definitely not needed. Just go back to quality mode. That's a max out go. And I'm going to go to Dogtown for the final test. And there it is, 89 FPS. It looks quite blurry in the distance, but it is expected. We're like upscaled from 720p, running at 1080p, and it's gonna drop into the 80s right here. But yeah, man, like, this is not the ideal way to play this game on a 5080 anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. Just testing it out to see how it's gonna be. So if I go to ultra performance here, yeah, now it looks kind of blurry, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, for some reason the Dogtown area is way more blurrier compared to the base game. I don't know if it's an optimization issue or what, but look at this. The image quality looks significantly more blurrier for some reason. But whatever. It's not worth it to play like this. Like I said, 72% on the 9000X 3D is terrible. So if I just enable frame gen and go 4x, which is the maximum you can get with maxed out settings in the 5080 at 1080p, that gets you to 452 FPS. That cranks up the 5080's usage up to 90%, which is way better than 60%. And now you're getting a 430 FPS. That's crazy. 30 milliseconds latency too. That's insane, man. But again, you don't need this. So that's for the fun. You have the hardware for it, just try it out. You know, you have complete freedom to try whatever you want. But yeah, it is not practical whatsoever. So that's I think that's a solid way to end the video right there. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. My choice is gonna be keep it to performance upscaling at 4K and use 2x frame gen. Best experience ever. Or you can go even up to ultra performance and still have a really solid visual experience, but it might be a little bit slower if you have a slower CPU. You have a 9800X 3D, then it's not bad at all. You can have a really solid experience. And on 1440p, just keep it to quality mode. And again, use 2x frame gen. Amazing. If you don't want frame gen, just enable quality mode and that's it. You're good to go. 1080p, just enable frame gen 2x. You're getting a 60 FPS base frame anyways. So should be fine. That'll be it. Those are my recommendations for 5080. Running Cyberpunk with the latest preset F and Reconstruction 4.5. Really amazing. Thumbs up from me. So that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe to the channel for more benchmarks. And I will be testing out the 5060 pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. If you want to check out the 5070 video, you can check it up on the screen right now. And that'll be it. Hope you guys have a great time wherever you are. Catch you guys in the next one. So take it easy and peace out.